Okay, welcome to the second lesson on using skills audits for the enterprise challenge. Can I just reiterate again, do not use the same ones you used for community challenge because they're different ones and they were targeted at community skills and the other skills that we were looking at. Skills audits we'll show you within this lesson are purposely produced for enterprise skills, which is what this challenge is about. So you will have access to all these materials again on the J Drive or on Edmodo, and this little PowerPoint here is for you to read and work through before doing that. Okay. Similar sorts of stuff as we've done before, descriptions of what the skills audit is, its purpose, how we can encourage you to seek guidance and support to improve your skills, and a link as to how businesses use that within here. This one here gives you they call the Employability Skills Map for you to go and study. The URL for this is here from Kent University, and this will give you some good headings and some good areas to discuss and analyse under when you come to doing your other work. And again here, this is from Targeting Life Skills Model. It's more American, but again, this model here where you can link and go to a bigger page from Cornell University in California, I believe, will again give you some more information, some more ideas on the different types of skills and life skills that are used within enterprise. So that's just some information. Your task, this is the important part, is to complete these two skills audits and make sure you retain the results of those skills audits. They are important at the end for your reflection presentation, which won't happen until right at the end of year 12. So don't lose them, pop them in a file with the rest of your work and keep them there. So we've got two. We've got another Excel file that creates a web diagram for you and an Enterprise Catalyst website. Okay, so I'm going to show you both of those now. On the system, I've got them. I've already downloaded them. They will be in Edmodo. They will be on the school system, but they're here on my Mac at the moment. So if we have a look at the Excel one, you'll notice it's pretty similar to before. They are the one that we used before. You've got your questions here, and you've got the analysis over the other side there. You've got start and end because you need to retake this stuff, okay, this work, at the end of doing everything and compare it to see if there's an improvement. So creativity and innovation skills, personal effectiveness, different areas within that, literacy, numeracy, and digital literacy. Okay, answer as honestly and as genuinely as possible because it will allow you to further your work. Try not to lie. Regard these. Slightly different the other one, you're going to put a 1 in if you definitely need to work on it, on that. 3 if you're unsure, you think you could improve it, you've got some skills. And then a 5 only if you're very confident about that particular area that you do. So I'm not going to spend ages going through this, but I could sort of randomly just do some of these here. And you'll see that it's starting to build some numbers underneath. Don't delete those numbers. Thing like that. You answer those questions. Again, I'm not actually reading them because you don't want to spend ages watching me do this. Obviously, you know what to do. I just wanted to show you what the end result is by going through these. Okay, so again, I'm just popping some of this stuff in here. Trying to give it a little bit of variety. Okay, and nearly there. This particular one. Okay, and okay, so this is more my area of strength, numeracy, and should be pretty good at digital literacy. So I'm going to do these here, that. Okay, so I filled all those out, and if I go across here, I've got my my web here, which will allow me to analyze the findings, which is important. Okay, this is going to be used more than once. Okay, it's going to be used when you do employability stuff. It's really important that you take a copy, file, save as, and you pop it into a folder where you know whether it is skills audits for enterprise, and then we'll hopefully do a comparison at the end for that. So that's the Excel one. Really like that one. That works quite nicely, and that's been set up by WJC. And the other one that you will have, okay, and I can find it on my system, here we go, okay, is this sheet here. So Word document that's got a hyperlink to enterprisecatalyst.co.uk, and it's got a template for you to put your main findings in, okay, your strengths, your weaknesses, different parts with that. So let's have a look at that. Okay, so it takes you to this website. So I made a false pupil account here called Jeff Evans 1998. All right, that'll take you in, but you need to go on your I'm at school, key stage 5, first name, surname. You just choose a username. You don't have to use an email. You can if you want to. The school postcode is MP18. When you put that, it should pop up there. Then you choose a password and answer 2 questions here. If you don't want to put your ethnicity, you can prefer not to say, and you agree to the terms and conditions there. Okay, so you'd fill out, create those, that login there for you. So I'll go to my Jeff Evans one here, and there's a list of questions for you to do. Okay, read the instructions. There are a number of pairs of statements. Okay, on the left and on the right, with 4 buttons in between. Please read them. Okay, that's pretty important. I know some of you don't like reading, but to get accurate results, you'll need to read them. You might think the statement on the left applies to you, or the one on the right, or somewhere in between. There will be one that best describes you. Click on the button nearest to it. If it isn't a clear choice, click on a button in between. So for example, choice number 1 is I am enthusiastic and like to get things going. I like to complete things. Well, that's more me there. I'm not very good at completing things, but I like to get going with things at the start. I like the thrill of the unknown. I stay with what I know. I think I'm probably more somewhere in between based on there. Okay, so you basically, you'll link your way through this. I'm going to pause the video, okay, and I'll show you